Hello everyone, and welcome back to Val's Castle Construction Challenge. I'm your host Vaaldeth, and here we are in the guard tower we made last episode. You can see it up here in daytime. We got our nice little view of our path over there to our mining area. And you can kind of see things pretty well up here. Haven't done too much since last episode. A little resource gathering, a little bit of planning. I'm kind of trying to decide what buildings I'm going to place along the walls, around each section. Because I want to move my animal pens and get rid of this original little fort. The spawn point there will stay concealed, right, per the rules of the challenge, and where it's located is actually going to be kind of the courtyard area, you could think, because between these two gatehouses we'll have like a road, a path through here, and so that'll leave this area over here in front of the entryway to the keep kind of more open. We'll have some animal pens and a barracks perhaps. There's going to be a lot of space in the walls for the guards, so I don't know if we'll need a full barracks building, but I might make a little one over there. Regardless, this area in front might be a nice little courtyard, a little garden area, and so the spawn building we'll put there will be like a nice little shrine or something, so if we ever have to reappear there, we're nice and protected. So let's get going with what we're going to do today. I want to move the animals, make some animal pens, get rid of all this stuff, and we'll go from there. Alright everybody, well, we're over here in this corner, and I've kind of decided based on, I want 4 animal pens for the 4 different animals. Oh, there's a spider out there, I should try to kill that. That I'm not going to have a barracks building up here. If I want a separate barracks, I'll actually incorporate it as part of the keep. The keep will be pretty big, so it can have a floor or something, a big room designated as guard barracks, and generally I think that would be in a keep anyway, so we'll do something like that. So on the inside here, you can see I'm kind of making this whole thing extend a little bit, and we'll have a roof overhang onto these posts, a wooden roof, and then inside, this will all be open, it won't be closed in or anything. I'll have access to each of the pens, kind of like so, and I'll put gates in each one, so they'll all be 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in space there. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. So I need to craft this stuff. I think I've got pretty much the right stuff I need. Just need to make a few more fences, some fence gates, and I'll kill those spiders and we'll build this thing. Alright, here we are. Got to look at our basic layout here. And we'll go ahead and lay this line of stone bricks just so we can get the look here that we're going to have. And that's all I got. Okay, that's fine. I didn't bring too many of them on me here. Make sure we keep the light going. Okay, so got my extra fence posts. Just kind of fill these in real quick. And then we'll put our fence gates. Like so. So what I'm thinking, let's just open these up so we can work in them now. I'm going to bring my cows over, stick them in one of these. But I want to kind of have a roof overhang. So what I'm thinking here, let's get some dirt to do some building. I'm not using industrial craft this season, so I don't have scaffolding. But it is something I've considered adding just for the scaffolding because I really like it. What would it look like if we started it right there? Kind of give a little roof here. No, it's not going to be super high up, of course. Because I can extend this long section a little longer. I might want to do that. But something like that is what I'm thinking of. And of course the wall will be right here. for this to all be connected to. But let's imagine we have some support posts. Like so, maybe. Yeah, that's probably good for like if you were looking at it from the outside. And say there was a roof over it. Let's just say it was a slab roof. What do I want? I'm looking for the stairs. Put those upside down. Like that. That's too high. Let's fit something like that, and fill in the block there. I could also replace these, but I'm thinking something like this and do that all the way across. And of course the wall will be up here, so this will look like it's all connected. I could even, of course, close this off. And instead of having anything fancy over here, we'll just do full blocks, right? So, oops, just click. Just get rid of that. Stick a full block in there. Something like that. That looks more reasonable for what we're trying to do. So let me work on this a little bit here and sleep through the night. And I'll be back with you guys in just a minute. Alright, this is kind of what it looks like in the daytime. Exactly what I want, nice and shaded. Even when the sun's coming out of an angle with this overhang, just like you can see here, the pens, the animals will be shaded. And I decided to go with a stair and then slab, just to raise it up just a little bit, and then leave a full block on the back to kind of show the wood that connects to the wall. And I might do every now and then, like along here, a stair hooking into the wall as like support after I build the wall. Maybe I'll demonstrate that. And then on the inside here, I'm just laying some support beams. And taking out these stairs for full blocks there so the beams connect. Gives it a nice little supported look. And we'll probably do these corner ones here as well. Just go and keep some more wood. Yeah, I think that'll look good in the corners. Yeah. So there we go. Next part of this crazy business, of course, is moving my cows over. Now luckily, since I got this whole place enclosed, any mistakes that I end up making won't matter too much because they'll just get loose in here and I'll bring them back. But let's give this a shot. Starting from far away, I have got their attention. And one thing that does occur to me is it's pretty hard for them to get out of here. So what I'll do, just for starting, is go ahead and get rid of those two posts. Go back down. And they should be able to kind of like go through the posts. Like so. Now let's get all their attention again. Come on, guys. I've got the goods you want. Ah, there they go. It takes a few seconds for their AI pathfinding to decide if he's looking or not. So if they don't all follow me, they'll get left behind, and I'll come back and get them. Obviously, I'm not going to be keeping tons of animals. I want to be somewhat realistic. It's not like a giant automated farm or anything. You know, we're building a castle, but something that can be used for survival. So we'll get as many of them in here as we can. Plug them in, and then get in there. No! No! Get back in there! Oh, you stinking thing. Close it. How many did I get? 4? It's not bad. And I got 4 outside. Come here, dude. Jump the wall. Well, I guess all I need is 4. Alright. Guess I'll kill them all. Well, as you go, I need some more leather anyway. So, I'm gonna go ahead and slaughter the rest of these cows. And we'll be back in a minute. Come here. Give me your leather. Who's left? Who's left? I know you ran. I see you. Be back in a sec. Alright, with the animal pens done, we've got the guard tower, the wall done, the mine done, a wheat farm done. We've got all our treasure. I'm going to go ahead and call the courtyard done, and I'll show you why in a minute, and we'll do something for that this episode. And then next episode, we'll really start the stone keep in earnest. I got to do a little bit more harvesting and stuff, but this area out here in front of the keep will be the courtyard. And I put this block here as kind of what I'm calling the middle of the courtyard, because right here where the spawn point is, we're still going to keep this covered with kind of like a gazebo looking structure, I want to say. You know, something to keep it covered, but no walls or anything. Just like pillars holding it up, kind of. You know, a little shrine thing, so that when you appear, you're right here in the middle. It's like surrounded in this garden area and have paths. So if I keep, you know, some radius around that, you know, kind of off limits, if you count out the blocks around here, this is kind of the center. Depending on how big I make that structure, you know, I can move this center block kind of quote unquote over a little bit here, centering it of course along this entryway. But we are going to kind of have a path through here. Now the main path is going to be from these 2 gates. You can see I started removing some blocks. I'm going to do that initially here and put gravel in place to show this path. But from over here, I kind of want a winding path around. But I want a fountain over here, kind of in the middle, you could say. But if we imagine that a path kind of meandered its way over here, around the spawn point is the other kind of key obstacle here. So if it was kind of in this area, right around here, if I pushed the center back just a little bit, is kind of where we could put a nice little fountain. So I'm thinking a well. Fountain or a well. We're going to need an infinite well anyway eventually. But I don't know if I want a fountain. So what I might end up doing... Oh, I had a little lag there as the sun is setting. So what I might do is think about how I could put both of those in there. Or maybe I'll just do a well for now, because I'm going to need a well next time anyway. May as well put it here in this location. So if I took the idea of the corners, pushing it back in this direction, and that was my hole for the well, and I build up the structure around it, you know, so this will all end up being cobblestone, and we'll build probably brick on top of it. This is kind of what we're looking at. And I would do that all the way down, right, making it cobble. Oh, my dog, stop. Yes, that was his collar. He was kicking, scratching. But anyway, this is what I'm going to do. Do this down a couple of levels, you know, just so you won't be able to see the dirt when you're looking from in the top. Then we'll come back. I'll build a little structure on top, a little well here. And we'll call this part, this courtyard area, kind of done for this age. Okay, decided I'd do this a little quickly on camera, because we're going to be done here with this episode pretty much after this. Obviously I can't put water in it yet, but that's kind of what I've done. With the shaders and stuff, you won't barely even be able to see the bottom, if at all. So, starting with solid blocks in the corners. We'll go ahead and fill them in with stairs, facing inward like so. So that kind of looks like this. You know, we're coming up along that. Then we're going to use wooden supports along the 4 posts. Let's go ahead and get my dirt out here. We'll probably bring that up 2 blocks each. Okay. And then we'll make a roof of wood. Whoops, we'll get rid of that one. Something like so. And I might even make an overhang. You know, like this. And we can connect them, of course, in the corners if we want. Extend this all the way, extend this all the way across. Like so. Or you can leave out the corners if you like that. Look better, which might be appropriate here. Finish that. And then along the inside, let's get another little dirt pillar out here a little farther. On the inside, what I'll do is use stairs. Like so. So basically, each way possible, so that they all connect in the center. And then we will have like a cap. So you can just do like so. There you go, like a little three level roof there. It looks kind of neat on the inside too. You got all the little curves. So I've kind of done it where I'm gonna, you know, and if you think that's too much, you can get rid of this whole part. But then of course it's a lot blockier. But for this structure, this might actually look better this way. Yeah, I'm thinking it might look better just with the straight 3x3. But you know, if you like the look of it with the overhang like so, totally feel free to do it this way. But that's what I like there. Now I won't walk up and run into this, but you know, NPCs, if we get some walking around, they very well could. To prevent that, we can block it off like so, so you can just walk up and kind of look at it. Once I have NPCs walking around here, I'll probably end up doing that. But for now, I'm going to leave it open, just because that's the way I like it. Thank you guys for watching. I think this is going to do it for me this episode. The only thing left we have to do for the Stone Age is start building our keep. Now, I could officially in the rules, you know, quote-unquote, upgrade our existing keep, air quotes. But, you know, I don't want to do that. I want to just start building up this one. So, you know, maybe instead of doing 2 full stories, that's kind of what the rules state, that you'd be kind of upgrading this one, add a second roof to it, second story, maybe another addition, something like that. That's kind of what it's intended. I might just do 1 complete floor, maybe start the second with a wooden quote-unquote roof, which is the floor of the next level, as the ceiling to satisfy that requirement. But we'll see. We'll start working on that next time. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. 2 little things we made this time out of wood and fences. And I will see you all next time.